everyone, and welcome to Iron Radio. I'm Ken. Today I have a special announcement. This past year, due to the coronavirus, we've seen a number of tournaments canceled, and in-person play has been virtually non-existent. And although Vassal and Tabletop Simulator have been good ways to play Armada, our plastic ships have been somewhat neglected. So this year, Iron Radio is proud to present the This Is Madness tournament, which will be coming in March. So again, because of the coronavirus, we're not going to sponsor a whole bunch of people getting together to play. Instead, we're going to do the next best thing. So John and I have contacted a number of friends and longtime supporters of the channel asking for lists to submit to this tournament bracket. So here's how it works. For this tournament, we're using the 1.5 rules and regulations guide and adhering to the current tournament rules for gameplay, with a few exceptions. The fleet maximum is 300 points. The play area will be reduced to 3 foot by 3 foot. We're not going to allow any Onagers, Starhawks, or Superstar Destroyers, and the tournament points are going to be completely ignored in favor of the bracket. We have 8 fleets that are finalized and ready for action. I'll be providing a complete breakdown of all these fleets in just a moment. So what we're going to do is, in the Iron Radio Studios, we will play each matchup twice. So John and I will each pick one side. It's already been predetermined which games will be first and second player on. And then for the second game, swap. This will give both fleets an opportunity to be played by both John and myself. So once we've played both games, the fleet with the larger margin of victory total will win and move on to the next round. For the final round, we're going to play a best of 3 series. We're throwing out margin of victory and only going to be working with sheer wins. And it'll be first to 2 wins takes the final. So let's go over all 8 of our fleets contesting for the Iron Radio title. Alright, the first fleet is Sato's Last Stand. It is a rebel fleet coming in at 297 points. This fleet includes 4 small base combat ships, a flotilla, and 6 squadrons. Commander Sato is on board a Hammerhead torpedo corvette with assault proton torpedoes and the Task Force Organa title. The next ship is another Hammerhead torpedo corvette, this time with Wedge Antilles, assault proton torpedoes, and the Task Force Organa title. The next 2 ships are both Hammerhead torpedo corvettes. Both include assault proton torpedoes and Task Force Organa. The flotilla is a GR-75 medium transport with Torn Far. For squadrons, we have the A-Wing Ace pair of Shara Bay and Taiko Selshu. They're backed up by 4 A-Wing squadrons. Objectives for this fleet: Most Wanted, Fighter Ambush, and Solar Corona. Our next fleet is called Imperial Gladiators. It is an Imperial fleet at 297 points. It contains 3 combat ships, 1 medium, 2 small, and 6 squadrons. The commander is Admiral Sloane. She is on a Quasar Fire 1 cruiser with Taskmaster Grint, expanded hangar bay, and boosted comms. The second combat ship is a Gladiator 1, including Iden Versio, ordnance experts, and assault proton torpedoes. Emperor Palpatine is aboard the other Gladiator 1 with ordnance experts and assault proton torpedoes. Moving on to squadrons, we have Howl Runner, Muller Mythal, Baron Valen Rudor, and 3 TIE Fighter squadrons. Objectives for this fleet: Station Assault, Fighter Ambush, and superior positions. Our third fleet, the Intel Cell. It's a rebel fleet coming in at 299 points, commanded by Admiral Ackbar. It has 3 combat ships, a flotilla, and 3 squadrons. The flagship is an assault frigate Mark II-B with Admiral Ackbar, Ray Antilles, Kaken and Sholin, electronic countermeasures, and enhanced armament.
There are 2 CR-90 corvettes. Both of them are the A model. They have Intel Officer and turbo laser reroute circuits. There is a GR-75 medium transport flotilla holding Ahsoka Tano and CommsNet. There are 3 Z-95 Headhunter squadrons in this fleet. 4 objectives: Most Wanted, Planetary Ion Cannon, and Solar Corona. Our 4th fleet is Romodi Roundhouse. Coming in at 299 points, we have another Imperial fleet with 3 combat ships, 1 large, 2 small, and 1 squadron. For our flagship, we have an Imperial 2-star destroyer with General Romodi, gunnery team, reinforced blast doors, leading shots, and H-9 turbo lasers. We have an Architon's light cruiser with Captain Nita and turbo laser reroute circuits, and a standalone Architon's light cruiser. 1 squadron, Captain Jonas. 4 objectives: Ion Storm, Asteroid Tactics, and Infested Fields. Our 5th fleet, Raiders of the Lost Ozzel, an Imperial fleet coming in at 297 points, composed of 3 combat ships, all small, 1 flotilla, and 2 squadrons. The flagship with Admiral Ozzel is a Gladiator 1. Also on board is Captain Brunson. It includes ordnance experts, an auxiliary shields team, assault proton torpedoes, and of course the Demolisher title. We have a Raider 1 with Iden Versio, ordnance experts, flechette torpedoes, and the Instigator title. We also have a Raider 2 with Admiral Monferrat, weapons battery techs, disposable capacitors, heavy ion emplacements, and the Corvus title. For a flotilla, we have a Gazanti cruiser set with Admiral Titus and the parts resupply. 2 squadrons, Sienna Ree and Valen Rudor. 4 objectives: Ion Storm, Asteroid Tactics, and Infested Fields. Our next fleet, Remember Alderaan, is our only Republic fleet, coming in at 298 points, 3 combat ships, 2 mediums and 1 small, and 6 squadrons. The flagship is an Acclamator 1 with Bail Organa commanding, boosted comms, and linked turbo laser towers. We have a second Acclamator 1 with boarding troopers, external racks, and linked turbo laser towers. The other combat ship is a consular armed cruiser, the Radiant 7, with munitions resupply. There are 6 V-19 Torrent squadrons in this fleet. 4 objectives: surprise attack, abandoned mining facility, and dangerous territory. Moving along to another rebel list, Peregrine's Nest, commanded by Garm Bel Iblis. There are 2 combat ships in this particular fleet, 1 large, 1 small, and 5 squadrons. The flagship is an MC-75 armored cruiser with Garm Bel Iblis, Ahsoka Tano, local fire control, electronic countermeasures, and leading shots. The Pelta command ship has All Fighters Follow Me and boosted comms. 4 squadrons: Jan Ors in a Hawk 290, Biggs Darklighter, Nora Wexley, and 2 generic X-Wing squadrons. 4 objectives: marked for destruction, asteroid tactics, and superior positions. Our final fleet, the 7th Aloha fleet, also an Imperial list, coming in at 300 points. There are 3 small combat ships and 6 squadrons. The flagship is an Architon's command cruiser with Grand Admiral Thrawn. On board is Captain Nita, and this has been upgraded with dual turbo laser turrets. There are 2 Gladiator 2 class Star Destroyers in this list. Both include ordnance experts, auxiliary shields team, and external racks. 4 squadrons, we have Captain Jonas and 5 TIE fighter squadrons. Objectives: advanced gunnery, capture the VIP, and doomed station.
So now that we have been introduced to our 8 fleets, let's talk about how you can get involved in helping us seed these fleets. So between now and February 1st at 10 a.m. Central, that's 4 p.m. UTC for everyone internationally, we have 2 ways that you can help us out. So check out the community tab on our channel. There's going to be 2 polls that have been released. We had to split them up into groups of 4, mostly because YouTube only gives us the option to do 5 in 1. So vote for the one that you would like to see more, or which one you think will win, or which one you find to be the most fascinating fleet build. The second way you can vote for seeding of these different fleets is join us on our Discord channel, and you'll be able to see all the information. It should be right here as a link to our Discord to join, or it will also be in the description below. Look for the This Is Madness channel. It'll be under the resources group, and vote for the different fleets there as well. Which fleet will persist through our bracket like a Gizka? Find out beginning Friday, March 5th as the Ion Radio This Is Madness tournament begins. As always, remember to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and join us on Discord, and you can chat with myself, John, and our wonderful growing community. All the links are in the description below. We're excited to bring you this community fleet tournament, and we hope that you will have as much fun watching as we will playing. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Ken, and you've been watching Ion Radio.